Robert Wright's Why Buddhism is True is a thoughtful blend of philosophy, psychology, and personal reflection. Rather than focusing on Buddhism's religious aspects, Wright zeroes in on its psychological teachings, particularly mindfulness and meditation, as tools for understanding and reshaping the human mind. The book begins with the premise that suffering arises from misperception. Wright draws on Buddhist teachings about craving, aversion, and delusion, explaining how these mental habits distort reality and perpetuate dissatisfaction. A central theme is evolutionary psychology. Wright argues that many of our mental tendencies, such as desire, fear, and attachment, are evolutionary adaptations. While useful for survival, they often mislead us in modern life, creating suffering rather than happiness. Another key theme is meditation as a corrective. Wright explains how mindfulness meditation helps individuals observe thoughts and emotions without attachment, revealing their impermanent and constructed nature. This practice aligns with Buddhist teachings on not-self and the emptiness of phenomena. The book explores major lessons across its chapters. The illusion of self. The sense of a permanent I is a mental construct, not reality. Evolutionary roots of suffering. Desire and aversion evolved for survival, not happiness. Mindfulness as liberation. Meditation reveals the impermanence of thoughts and feelings. The problem of craving. Pursuing pleasure often leads to dissatisfaction. The role of delusion. Misperceptions about self and reality fuel suffering. The promise of enlightenment. Freedom comes from seeing reality clearly. Science and spirituality. Modern psychology validates Buddhist insights. Practical insights include: practice mindfulness. Observe thoughts without judgment or attachment. Challenge the self. Recognize that identity is fluid and constructed. Notice craving. See how desire often leads to dissatisfaction. Embrace impermanence. Accept that all experiences are transient. Integrate science and spirituality. Use psychology to deepen meditation practice. Wright blends personal anecdotes, scientific research, and Buddhist philosophy. He shares his own meditation experiences, making the book relatable, while also grounding insights in evolutionary psychology and neuroscience. Another theme is the universality of suffering. Wright emphasizes that Buddhism's insights are not mystical, but practical, addressing the human condition across cultures and eras. The book also emphasizes the compatibility of Buddhism and science. Wright argues that Buddhist practices are not about faith, but about empirical observation, testing reality through meditation, much like science tests hypotheses. The book closes with a reminder: Buddhism is not about dogma, but about practice. By cultivating mindfulness and challenging illusions, individuals can reduce suffering and live with greater clarity and compassion. At its core, Why Buddhism is True is about liberation. It invites readers to see how ancient wisdom and modern science converge, offering tools to understand the mind and live more fully.